Live across America, Mike Horn and Paul Stern and What's Cooking on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Hey, welcome to the big What's Cooking program, the nation's food, wine, restaurant, and travel show. I'm Michael Horn along with Paul Stern. Hello, Paul.
Hey, Mike. Good to be with you. An exciting edition of What's Cooking today.
Eric Hines with us on this edition. We've got Larry Lipson, our international wine correspondent from the Lipson Institute for Advanced Wine Studies. Chris Rankin will be here. He's the son of the great jazz legend Kenny Rankin.
Oh.
Chris is a Music City music industry professional, and he has remastered the Kenny Rankin music. Maybe we'll be playing some of that, I hope.
Oh.
Sherry Sauter Morano is going to be here also. She is one of only 4 American women to hold the title of Master of Wine. There are 25 Masters of Wine in the United States, and her love of wine will be expressed to us here on the show today. Should be great. Paul Stern, I have discovered a new taste sensation for those of you starting your day off. It is pizza. You know, you get pizza, you order some the night before, and then you keep some in the refrigerator and warm it up in the morning, and you get the kind of stuff that is good at night but also could be good in the morning. And here's the deal. I was at this Angelo and Vinci's, which was featured on Time Warner Cable in Southern California for dinner, and they have some incredible pizza in Fullerton, California. It's like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. And so I experienced what is known as a cheese-infused crust. Have you had that before?
No, I've actually managed to avoid the cheese.
You have to.
Crust.
But I was with a youngster.
I've hesitated to get
young
involved.
Christopher was there, who's like about 8 years old.
Really?
And I was trying to convince him to go with the thin crust because, you know, Uncle Michael needs the thin crust. But Christopher insisted on the cheese-infused crust and then proceeded to not eat one bite of the pizza. That's why there's a lot of pizza that'll be coming into the CRN Broadcast Center in just minutes for all of you to enjoy. And but it is quite tasty for breakfast. If you're going to take all that cheese input and clog the arteries early, then you should do it early in the day and enjoy walking around and working that through the body. It is quite delicious. It is, and no matter what topping they put, you know, I'm a guy that leaves the crust, you know, there because I'm thinking I don't need all that extra bread. It's very hard to leave the crust when it is cheese infused. I don't. You've not. I'm going to bring some in for you to try.
No, it's okay. No, believe me.
It's good. It's good.
It's okay.
This will be good for you.
No, I like that.
Also, there's one note tonight at Angelo and Vinci's. Apparently, they're having a Italian wine taste while you can sit there and watch. So you think you can dance. Some new program they're putting in, and you can actually taste wine and watch the show. I have a problem with that. Because if I go to a restaurant and there's like a ball game on, I want the television to be turned on. So I hope there are multiple TVs.
I would hate to say that is the local satellite or cable provider aware of this type of a promotion? I think.
Can you imagine you and I going there and some young babes force us to watch So You Think You Can Dance when there's like a big Yankee-Dodger game or something going on, you know?
Well,
you got to think about these things.
I think you're supposed to actually have like a surcharge applied when you're like making something like an event.
What do you mean a surcharge? You're trying to bring problems with the Angelo and Vinci's event now? No, there's no surcharge. There's a difference of promotion.
No, we used to know a local restaurateur named Floyd who had a place called the Flashback Cafe.
Wait,
Floyd? Remember?
It goes back to the day of Floyd at the Flashback, which was, by the way, a flash for 3 months. I forgot about that.
I think he put on like a boxing event.
Oh, yeah, well, that you have to, yes. If you're doing a boxing event, you have to pay to get the boxing event.
He just turned it on, and he had a packed house. It's amazing when you, in a pizza parlor that ordinarily is just about empty, you put on a good, like, $80 pay-per-view. Everybody seems to come out of the woodwork.
Floyd was out of business shortly thereafter, ladies and gentlemen.
It actually closed him down.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Didn't Don Tegler, and you were, I think, just an up-and-comer at the time, you were actually engineering that event, and didn't Jay Johnstone eat somebody else's ice cream?
Yes, he did do that.
Devoured it?
He actually ate somebody else's meal.
Somebody started out at Jay Johnstone, never known to give up a free meal, finished it off. We should get Jay on this show. I might have a pizza crust for him.
He's a gourmand in his own right.